So Manhood Academy was birthed out of a need. It was an urgent need of role models and mentors. 8 of us brothers came together and said, this reality needs our support. We couldn't wait for some solution that seems to not be happening, so we just said, let's get in there, get on the ground. And we're all coming from working with youth, whether we're working in schools, whether we're working in the community, whether we're working with vulnerable young people in care. We're all coming from that reality. So it's just like, let's just do this. Manhood Academy inspired Womanhood Academy. The sisters from Womanhood Academy were supporting us in Manhood Academy. So they got to see what works, what they may change. And, it's beautiful that they've now created and, are dealing with that same need that's very much, urgent with the young black girls as well. My name, Rio McLaren, also known as J Change the Love Child. So those who are following what we've done thus far over these 5 years, like that documentary where we took them to the Midlands, just taking them out of their environment, for a week, being able to take them to places where they get to discover who they are without the distractions of, I'm in the ends, gotta look a certain way, phones going, every time we take them away from their environment, you get to see the potential of who they are and the young boy that they are. Because when they're in the ends, I'm a big man and you can't tell me nothing, do you get it? But when you take them out of their environment, like anything, they're not only vulnerable, but they're more humble and they want to take in what it is because they've got no choice now. We're here, innit? Do you know what I mean? So I think, being able to do more of those things, and that will not only inspire other young, people, it will allow these ones, the ones that we're taking, to be the somewhat ambassadors of bringing them through. Womanhood would definitely agree with that. Just I can imagine, because I feel like the young queens, the support that they need, I don't know if it's more severe or not than the young boys, but the way our community is, absent fathers, in a young black girl's life, is so detrimental to how she chooses in life. And I know this because I meet these same women, or the young girls I see, I can tell them exactly what it's going to look like for how they view men, especially black men. So it's like there's so much work that will get done when we start addressing these things. You can't address that when they're on the block trying to be cool, or the girls are trying to look cute. You can't address that. These are in those spaces where it's like, so tell me, how do you feel about your father? And you'll see the emotional shift. And these things have to be done in the community. It has to be, and those who feel it, can relate to it, and those who empathize can relate. So we need to have the accessibility of spaces, accommodations, vehicles. These are things that cost money. So